Yeah. Peace to the gods and the earths. Mad rapper, D. Crazy cat, I'm in the house. Gemini Keez, D. Keez, CNN Keez, Leo Keez, however you want to call it. We zodiac signs, we rappers, we're hosts, we rock me TV. That's all I know, baby. Don't shrink that screen, and motherfucker definitely don't shrink them drawers, man.
And I'm back, CNN Keez with Papa Dot, Deric Angelettie.
CNN Keez.
Oh, yeah. Dot, man, I want to talk to you about some of your current projects, but I want to go down the rumor mill, and I've been hearing rumors about another How to Rob Part 2. If that's true, who are some of the artists we're talking about today?
Yeah, definitely a rumor, so we ain't even got to answer that question because it ain't no How to Rob Part 2 going on at all. Cool. That ain't happening. I don't know.
Any truth about you returning to do another Locks album?
That would be on the Locks. You know, I'm like one of their biggest fans, but that really be on them.
That's something the fans want, Dot.
I don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Like they don't even want to do a Locks album. If they would, I mean, I'm not saying they do. I don't have the facts, but right. If they wanted to, they would have did it by now because that's probably the most easiest thing for them to do. You know, it's hard doing a solo album. I'm sure Kiss could tell you, Styles and Chic. It's hard, but when the three of them connect like Voltron, it's like, oh my God, there's nothing else out there like it. But that's really on them. I would love to do it, but they ain't knocking on my doors either. You know what I'm saying? That's another group that ain't been calling on D-Dot for nothing because they don't need me for nothing. So if they call, I'm there. But if not, I wish them the best. You know what I'm saying?
I want you to talk to me about the Appreciate the Hate campaign that I know you're doing. What's that all about?
Well, it's what we talked about earlier. Appreciate the hate. Like now, hating is something almost being embraced by this culture. I don't understand why, but when Bow Wow and Soulja Boy and Fat Joe and 50 and Ross and 50 and all these people are beefing with each other, and when Ja Rule and 50 was going at it, and all these people, they almost thought it was cool and sexy to do. It was like, who can hate the worst? I mean, now dudes is pulling out papers on each other. Dudes is pulling up criminal records on dudes and baby mama's information. If that ain't snitching, if that ain't hate, I don't know what it is. So they could call it sexy, they could call it battling, they could call it whatever they want to call it. As the mad rapper, I never did no shit like that. That's just a violation, and that's just crummy, and that's just bitch-assness, and that's just foul. But that's what it is. So my Appreciate the Hate campaign is about, you know what I'm saying, embracing what these fags have started. You know what I'm saying? And taking it to another level. Now, y'all hating? Now, I'm going to show you how to appreciate the hate, baby. I'm going to take it and make them look like clowns, like a team of BOZO'S for what they doing right now. And you would think they would sell millions of records off all this hate. They coming out doing 50, 60, 100,000 records. I'm like, well, shit, we could do that in our sleep without all this hate. Nigga, you supposed to be hating and supposed to be selling 3 million because of the hate. Eminem did. That's right. 50 did. Okay. They satisfied with this shit. Don't be satisfied with mediocrity, baby. Don't be satisfied with mediocrity, baby, ever.
D-Dot, man, you're running with the Brooklyn Let's Go record, right?
Yeah, that's kind of old, but yes.
But, okay, off the BK's finest soundtrack, so being that we're talking about BK, right. Who are some of the artists, the Brooklyn artists that we're working with right now?
Well, I have one Brooklyn artist named Wise P the Pimp. He's from Brooklyn. He used to be part of the Rangers on Rockefeller, if you remember the Rangers, Wise P. And obviously I said the Pimp part, so that speaks for itself. That's a project that I'm working on. Obviously I have the Mad Rapper Part 2, Appreciate the Hate, Still Mad. You know what I mean? So that's coming. That whole campaign of mixtapes and all that. I did my first one with Static Selector. Shout out to Static Selector, Wise P, the whole crew, Re-Rock, Gambit, Runner, the whole squad over there. You know, obviously I got my Bad Boy stuff coming, you know what I mean? So there's no real Brooklyn MCs on there, but I see him from Queens, so that's close. You know what I'm saying? So I rep Queens for a second. And Elliot Ness, obviously, from Philadelphia. So Lloyd is about to do his thing, so that's my fam. And, you know, and Brooklyn MCs, you know, obviously I'm still fan with Lil' Kim. But, you know, and I did the Brooklyn Let's Go record with Red Cafe and Mano and Papoose and Joel and me and Uncle Murder Tight. We've never got a chance to collabo yet, but we cool. So, you know, hopefully that'll come. So I'm always going to do joints for my Brooklyn MCs. I was hoping to connect with Fab. Haven't done that yet, but hopefully that'll happen in the future. You know what I'm saying?
Dot, I want to ask you a few questions, but I was just wondering if I can ask from the perspective of the Mad Rapper.
That's good, baby.
All right, man. So everybody wants the Mad Rapper on hooks today. Is everyone showing love to you, man? Everybody trying to get the Mad Rapper on hooks today?
Ain't nobody showing me no fucking love. I'm out here on the island by myself, man. I'm eating cheese and crackers, man. I'm wearing the same shoes, the same clothes, man. No, ain't nobody showing me love, so I'm causing it. But no, as D-Dot, yes, there are some people like Jim Jones and Mega and obviously Bad Boy and various people that love the Mad Rapper. But the rest of them niggas, fuck y'all, man.
Okay. Is the Mad Rapper the spokesman for today's hater?
Not only I'm the spokesman, I'm a client, baby. I am the hate Guru, man. What's the word, man? Guru's a good word. Guru's a good word. All right, so guru is the fucking word. I don't usually use guru except if I'm listening to, Gangstar or something, fam. So anyway, but yeah, I love the hate, man.
All right, you were more like the player hater. How would you describe today's hater?
Today's hater is the same thing. Player haters, people haters, music haters, but they hate themselves. You understand what I'm saying? At least you never heard the mad rapper say he hate himself. He always loved himself. I always love myself. They hate themselves. Because if they didn't hate themselves, they would be focused on the bigger picture here. But as the mad rapper, keep hating because I need the money, baby. Let's go. I applaud you.
Mad rapper, is there any artists out that's right now that you listen to that describe your lifestyle today?
Definitely. EMINEM, because he's still mad and I love it. Uncle Murder is mad rapper style. But he's not a mad rapper, but he's mad rapper style. Jeezy, I love Jeezy's whole, just the way he came up. He was never a mad rapper, but his whole style was, he came from nothing, and he don't give a fuck what you got, he gonna do his thing, because that's what the mad rapper was about. It was not the fact that the mad rapper didn't like these dudes, but like my shit too.
I want to talk to you about the record you did with 50 Cent, How to Rob. Did you ever think that we were going to see the 50 that we see today, Mad Rapper?
Man, I ain't trying to talk about that record and that. I ain't getting no money off that, man. Move to the next question. That's some Mad Rapper shit right there. Next question, man, please. Man.
I want to talk to D-Dot now, man. Dot, I really appreciate you giving me the opportunity to do this one-on-one. Yeah. Actually, I did 2 interviews. I interviewed you and the Mad Rapper, you know what I'm saying? When it's all said and done, brother, what is it that D-Dot wants to be remembered for in this industry?
That's a good question, fam. That's a real good question, man. That might win you one of them.
CNN Keez?
CNN Keez. That might win you one of them Ace Awards or whatever shit is called. I don't know what it's called, but who knows, man. I would like to be remembered as the teacher, like the college coach, like how Michael Jordan went to the Hall of Fame and he's still talking about Dean Smith. Like, I want to be that dude. Like, I don't want to be that dude. I am that dude, and I don't mind that legacy. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I want to be historic. Obviously, I want to be remembered for great music, being a good dude, being an upstanding, good father, good husband. You know what I'm saying? I want to be known as that, obviously, as a man. But as an entertainer, my legacy is that I wasn't secretive with my information. I was able to, any songwriter, there are so many people out there that can tell you stories about their meetings or their encounters with D-Dot and how it helped them because I just gave information and gave advice without getting a check. Because that's just my nature. Because I am a teacher, naturally. My mother was a principal, you know what I'm saying? And she's a doctor. So it's naturally in me to teach. So there's been a lot of people that have gotten advisory from me and it's helped their careers. And they've never really had a chance to just, go on record and say, thank you, D-Dot, and nor am I expecting it. But that's what a college coach does. That's what a good coach and a good teacher does. They don't really need the praise. Your success is praise enough, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I want to be remembered for. Everybody don't got to know what D-Dot was a part of. I'd like them to know it, but if they not, it's cool. I can sleep at night knowing what I accomplished, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. Well, Coach Angelettie, I really appreciate you giving me the one-on-one. With all the digital stuff we got going on, how do people get a hold of you? Do you have a Twitter, MySpace, Facebook,
I'm on
email?
Papa Dot, P-A-P-A-D-O-T. I'm on Facebook, Deric Angelettie, MySpace, D_dot1. And Connect the Dots Consulting, ConnectTheDotsLLC.com. You know what I'm saying? Is on the web, so you can check out my site. And if anything on there that you wanna feel like you might need advisory on or consulting on, feel free to call, and look us up and we can have a conversation and figure out if there's some synergy involved, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Brooklyn, shout out to Bad Boy, shout out to all my Crazy Cat family, my daughters, my wife, my whole family, and I just appreciate Rock Me TV. Thank you, Gemini, Keez, CNN Keez for having me and everybody. And I just want to say to all the youngins out there, man, keep doing what you do. Don't worry about the hate. The hate is good. Success is the best way to get revenge at people. Don't worry about being on the internet hating on each other, especially now because you can't take it back. You know what I'm saying? Once it's out there, it's out there. So, let's be smart about it. And like I said, anybody got any problems with it, they know where to find me. I've been here for 20 years. I ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Dot, man, I really appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. It's your boy, Gemini Keez, and I'm here with the coach, the professor, but everybody knows him as D-Dot, Papa Dot, Deric Angelettie, and you're watching Rock Me TV. Don't shrink that screen.